mi gente. Weepa. In Hackensack, he starts the show with his Wesley dog. Everybody knows Joey Jr. laughing by his side, and his wife still looks like a teenage bride. Joe's as old as dirt, but don't you fear, he's the credit card connection of the year. Points and miles, the world's his stage. He's got wisdom that don't show his age. Hola mi gente, ven a bailar. Joe Barreto's got rewards to spend. Él vuela con milas, toca el cielo también. From Hackensack straight to the Bronx again. He's got the limits that governor's head.
Hola, mi gente, and I'm live from the Credit Card Connection Studios. And not too bad, not too chilly, Hackensack, New Jersey. Mi gente, I apologize for being a little tardy tonight. I'm so sorry. I literally got back today, and I was trying to upload some pictures about what we're going to talk about tonight, and it kind of caught me off guard. So I apologize. Plus, full transparency, as I always tell you guys, I'm brutally honest. So thanks to Anthony Venture, he sent me some information where I could upgrade the images on my camera and the equipment. And now I'm supposed to be coming in a little brighter. And that also enhances every freaking wrinkle I have on my face. And I am so vain that I literally had those little gold sticker thingies under my eyes, and I almost forgot to take them off. So yeah, there's that. But mi gente, happy New Year, happy New Year, happy New Year. Thank you for being here as always on a Tuesday, because if it's Tuesday, it is Hola mi gente Tuesday. Wepa Tuesday. Your boy is back in the sack Tuesday, and I'm so glad to have you here. We're going to hit up the chat, but I have to introduce you to a brand new member of the family. If you look behind me, that is my boy Crypto. All right, the super dog. I just got him, and he kind of looks like Harley a little bit, but that's my boy. Say hi to Crypto. All right, mi gente, let's jump into the chat. I hope everybody had a great New Year. And today, wepa, it is Three Kings Day for us. I'm telling you, this is just, we call it Little Christmas. We call it Los Dia de los Reyes. Happy Three Kings Day, mi gente. I love you. God bless you. Let's go on, kids. All right. We got first and foremost, Israel. How you doing, Papa? Fire. Coming to you live from the Wepa Lounge. Dave-O, what's going on? Vincent Pasquale, Wepa to you, Vincent. Thank you for being here, Vincent. I appreciate you. Tim's Point of Adventure. Love you, Vincent. Thank you for being here. Bobby, why? It's been a minute. What's going on, Bobby? Thank you for being here, my friend. Johnny, my member for 9 months, and another one. Let's go. And Vincent Pasquale, another one, 18 months. What's going on, guys? James V, thank you for being here, James. I appreciate you. Mr. Juan Garcia, Mr. MIA in La Casa, thank you for being here. And for all the channel members here, guys, I appreciate it. Hola, James V as well. Thank you for being a channel member. Wepa, how you doing, Anthony? Wepa Joe, back at it in the new year. Member for 10 months. Anthony, thank you for being here. Wepa to my boy. Jesse, how you doing, Jesse? Thank you for being here. Damn, thank you for being here. Carlos Rush, thank you for being here. Wepa, and hello to you. Prince Seta, my girl, how you doing? Wepa Joe, and everybody, happy new year. Packing for Tulum in the AM. Good evening, everyone. Dem, I want to just take me in the bag, Dem. Have a safe trip and enjoy, Dem. God bless you. Wepa Boxer, what's going on, everybody? Hola, Ana. How you doing, Ana? ¿Cómo está, mi amor? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I told you 1 minute. It was more like 5. I know. Hey, everybody. Happy New Year. Roman Check, how you doing? Thank you for being here. While everyone is waiting, hit the like button. Thank you for that. Best thumbnail ever. Thank you. And I will go into that in a minute about the thumbnail. I'm bringing you what we just did live. Teddy Sus, thank you for being here, Teddy. Thank you for the text this morning. I will send you that video. Teddy has a really cool story and a tradition that he does with his family for the Super Bowl. And he asked me for something. I'm going to make sure he gets it in time for the Super Bowl to share with his family. Wepa to you, Teddy, and the family. I appreciate you being here. Bertina, thank you for the super chat, my love. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope 2026 brings at least 75% of what you want this year. You know what? That's not bad. 75%, I'll take it. Crystal Cole, we'll get out of the Capital One hole. That's in that 25%, my love. Bertina, thank you for being here, sweetheart. What's going on, Papi? How you doing? What's going on, Johnny? God bless you. Thank you for being here, who is now known as Tulair, because I don't know why YouTube changes people's names whenever randomly want to. Wepa, how you doing, Garrett? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Joe D, how's it going? What's happening? Thank you for the super chat, Papi. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. And I hope 2026 brings you much happiness, health, and just a prosperous 2026, Pop. God bless you. Thank you for being here. I was not getting my McDonald's senior coffee. All right, Johnny, that was mean. Happy New Year, Avengers. How you doing, Avengers? Be driving but listening. All is okay, Papi. God bless you. Be careful getting home. Delay of game. Whip our team. 5 minutes added to the stream. Repeat first down. Absolutely. Calderds. I got you, Papi. I got you. Joe knows that at Capital One meeting start at 5 after. That's right. I got me a senior drink at Wendy's today. No shame in my game. I'm going to have to learn that game, Joe. I really do. Vanity is not getting me anywhere here. Joe, feels like we haven't seen you since last year. You know what, Boxer? It pained me. It hurt. It hurt me. What's up, Gunna in the house? What's going on? Wepa to you, Papi. Jay say so 3. Tardy for the party. I'm sorry, man. I apologize, Jay. Thank you for being here, Jay. SoCal Skater, what's going on? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, Gunna. Nurican, what's going on? Hola. Just had to pick up my $5 DoorDash credit. Yo, I've never used it. You guys have to teach me how to use it correctly because God knows I have enough Chase cards to get DoorDash credit. I've never used it. So hopefully Crypto's nickname is XRP. I don't know. XRP's been taking a beating lately, so let's see how that goes, Memphis Mike. But thank you for being here, Memphis. Hope you guys like the layout a little bit better. Hope it's a little bit crisper as well. So let me know your thoughts on how the screen looks and stuff like that. I applied for the Amex Gold card through the Safari private browser and Google Chrome Incognito. Both times, Amex offered me 60K points. Bro, try DuckDuckGo and actually go into the Resi credit, the Resi app, or go on Resi.com and click where it says U.S. cards and try there, because a lot of times there they give you a better offer, not that up to deal. Check them out, all right? My man, St. Patrick, how you doing, Papi? Wepa to you, Pa. Happy New Year to you. Choco, what's going on? ¿Qué lo que? How you doing, Papi? Que Dios te cuide. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hope not. Yeah, it's been rough on XRP. Absolutely. Dang, time flies. Member for 14 months. Ian, how you doing, Ian? Thank you for being here, Papi. God bless you. God bless you too, Kevin. Thank you for being here as well. What's up, Nemo? What's going on? Happy New Year. 2026 compound salt. Let's see. What's going on? Hey, friends. Philip's got the flyest picture there, man. What's going on, Philip? Happy New Year to you, Papi. Ralph XC, how you doing? Hi, Joe. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Papi. I appreciate you. Kevin says, I have a question. Should I prepare for Orlando, Florida next month? Do you mean by credit cards or packing bags, Kevin? Let me know, Papi. What's going on, Luis? Hola, mi gente. Good fortune. What's going on? Thank you for being here. James Ragland. James, I hope you are healing from the stitches being removed. Happy New Year, my friend. God bless you, Papi. Thank you, as always, for being here. John, my son, te quiero mucho, Papi. Thank you for being here, John. God bless you. Lithium, Joe, it's always good to see how happy and enthusiastic your attitude is. Lithium, thank you. I cannot complain. I am blessed beyond blessed having you guys here every single week. Looking forward to this. No matter how bad the day is, my day gets brighter on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Meowdy, Juan Meow Mix. How you doing, Juan? Thank you for being here. Capital One, Quicksilver, 18 years old, and will continue. Oh, my God, with a 2,000K limit. Ugh. There you go, Bertina and Crystal. Oof. 18 years. That one hurts. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. Kevin, thank you for sending me the emails. Thank you for sending me the videos. Let me tell you something, guys. Kevin is one of the just kindest human beings out there. always doing good deeds for everybody down in Florida, has been in the local news and newspapers. Let's give Kevin a super shout out, Kevin, for just being you and being awesome. Kevin, God bless you. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I appreciate you. Oh, he's in damn, look at that. You guys are neighbors. That's right. What's going on, Philip? Go visit Kevin because Kevin has been amazing. Looks the same it's on an iPhone. I can't see. I love it. I'm taking on everything investing. I put a limit order on something. Yeah, then it jumps like 0.25 cents from my limit buy. Let's name crypto Satoshi. I love it. I love it. What's going on, everybody? All right, let's see. I got 750, a free USDG stablecoin based from the US dollar from a bonus on OKX app. Whatever that is, if you could tell me in plain English, Papi, Johnny, I appreciate you, Johnny. Thank you very much. You've got to move laundry around in a hotel again. Damn, Boxer. Oof. To pack up, you need the same sort of clothes you're going to use in California. It might be a little chillier in Orlando, depending on the evenings, but the daytime, the temperature will be in the 70s pretty much. So, Kevin, whatever you have in Cali, bring it to Florida. You're going to be fine, Papa. You'll see. I do mix credit card setup, Citi, CSP. That's right. Capital One Venture X, Wells Fargo Autograph Bank. Wow. Damn. Kevin is a baller out there. I'm loving it. What's going on, Fargonaut? How you doing? I love that avatar. That is fire. 2K out of that's impressive. I know. Sledge, what's going on? Salute to my man Sledge. God bless you guys. So, mi gente, I want to jump into something and share with you. As the thumbnail indicated, that literally was taken last night in front of the Hilton Vacation Club, Grand Vacation Club in New York City on 57th Street between 6th and 7th Avenue. I was right next to the Carnegie Hall, and right across the street was Nordstrom, and down the block was the Louis Vuitton, and it was the most beautiful setup anywhere out there. And I want to go into a few things on why I think this might be worth it for some people, believe it or not. Totally upfront with you guys. I did not. We hit 100 people again, guys. This is just amazing. Make sure to hit that like button. Thank you so much for that, guys. I appreciate it. So I want to tell you guys why I feel that this Hilton Grand Vacation Club might be for some people out there. Why I feel carrying 2 American Express Platinum cards is just so worth it, okay? And then I'm going to go over some chase offers and some other stuff that's in the news today, okay? So first and foremost, I'm going to start off with this. We get to the property on 57th Street. The room is nothing spectacular. Here's, the living area, the TV, as you see me there taking the picture. Not a big room. It's New York City. You don't expect a giant room in New York, right? Here is the bedroom. Again, not big, not flashy, but these weren't the rooms that they're going to give you if you become a Hilton's Grand Vacation Club member. All right. I met with a gentleman yesterday that walked me through it. His name was Max May. Phenomenal person, great at what he does. Also a comedian, no less. We were talking about that. And he walked me through the steps. These are just some of the rooms that they let you stay in because it's also the hotel. So if you got the room, you would have kind of like a timeshare setup where you have a living space, you have a bigger room, you have kitchen, you have all this other stuff. And, again, it's just Midtown Manhattan. All right. So you can't beat the location. But this is the bathroom. Nice. It was modern. They said the building was made in 2009. So that was pretty cool. So just to see, we're on the 14th floor. Not bad. Not bad. But what did this afford us to do? And I'm going to share this with you. Got to celebrate with Terry Sunday night at this amazing restaurant on 57th Street called Acadia. Acadia is a Mediterranean restaurant. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why we went there, but the people there because of using Resi, literally gave us free drinks, free dessert, the whole nine. Go check them out there at Acadia on 57th Street into Mediterranean food. It is amazing. Then we did the touristy thing on Monday. We saw the tree. We saw the Rockefeller Christmas tree. We got to go to Tiffany's. We got to do all the it actually snowed a little bit yesterday. So we felt like tourists. I hadn't been to the tree in over a decade. So going yesterday was great. So I wanted to share this with you guys because this all is going to lead me to why I think that some of you might benefit from the Hilton Grand Vacation Clubs, what it means, and why I did it to begin with. So the reason I did it, as some of you may have remembered months ago, a lot of us in this space do some of these presentations because they do give you points added to your account, whether it's Hilton, whether it's Marriott, whether it's IHG, Choice Hotels. You know, you sit through an hour and a half presentation, they put you up in a room. I only paid $149 for this stay for 2 nights in New York. The problem was this: location, fantastic, in the middle of everything downtown. But at this point in my life, do I want to commit myself to what I did 25 years ago, which I never used? And that was what I told Max May at the presentation, which is the honest to God truth. And, you know, I shared this with you guys. I blew the presentation that we did in Cancun. I paid $12,000 back then, was only able to go to Cancun once in 25 years. And then that ended in 2024. So I was done with that. And then I'm trying to get rid of the one that I have in Vegas through the Grand View, because I haven't gone since we got it in 2005. So the deal that he showed me, the last deal, which was worth the Hilton Vacation Club points, is different than the Hilton points from your credit card. They're valued differently. So you get like almost 5,000 points. It was like 4,000 something points, which is equivalent to 11 nights. Okay. So 11 nights to stay in New York City at those locations where you also have lounge access, where you can get free drinks, free food, breakfast, snacks throughout the day, appetizers, and so on. Especially when you're talking New York prices, that's going to help you actually take advantage of the city without really hitting your pocket. So I did the tour. It was 80,000 up front. They're still going to send me 20,000 because the second person I spoke with a couple of months ago had promised me 100,000. So I'm waiting on that. But I'm going to tell you the truth. If you guys have an opportunity to check out the Hilton Grand Vacation Club in New York in particular, do it. You're going to be in a prime location, surrounded by the top restaurants in New York City, surrounded by every single upscale store that is out there. Everything's just around you within walking distance. We didn't have to Uber anywhere. As a matter of fact, I Ubered there and back home because I didn't want to park in the city. It was $75 a night, plus the congestion toll on the 60th Street, plus the $20 bridge toll now on the GW. It was cheaper for me to Uber, believe it or not. But guys, check out Max May at Hilton's Grand Vacation Club. If you guys want more information, I'll get that to you. But it is worth it if you want to come to New York and check out New York. And like he said, it gives you a piece. You're actually deeded. You're given a deed that you would own there. And it's lifetime, unlike the other ones that I had, which weren't. And the location is right when you look at the Thanksgiving Day parade, where the balloons float right through. That is literally where you're looking out of. And there were several properties there on the same street from Hilton Grand Vacation Club. Okay. So that was the first thing. I'm going to go to the chat for a second, because then I'm going to talk to you about Amex. Okay. Let me see. Hold on one second. Okay. Anyone want to buy a size 13 black Oura ring? I figured that. Luxury card, gold, luxury card, black card in the 7 Mall Amex Ultimate 3-card setup. I can't with you, Sledge. I swear. I'm going to Vietnam May 28th to June 27th to visit family and for fun. That's awesome, Kevin. Gonna drive her Q Capital One Quicksilver, 8 years, 190. Yes, 190. I will close it this year. Tired of $57 being 30% utilization. You are not wrong, Bertina. I would get rid of that in a heartbeat. It's not worth the headache. Chambay, how you doing? Wepa, Happy New Year. Capital One approved me for the no freaking way. You know what? Congratulations. Wepa. After denying me credit limit increase for my Quicksilver $500 limit, which I had for 7 years. 30K, that's how you do it, papi. Congratulations to you, Chambay. Happy for you, proud of you. Thank you for sharing that. Cheers to you, my friend. I might product change my gold card to another platinum card and hold 3 platinums. That is the move. Wepa, what's going on, Skyrod? Nothing, papi. You nothing. We're just talking about the Hilton Grand Vacation Clubs, which we're going to go into again in a second. That's smart. You have a backup priority pass, Kevin. That's how you do it. LG and La Casa, what's going on, LG? That smile, that smile. I love it, puppy. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year to you. What is this? Boxer says, off subject, but just got an email from Capital One that they have an offer on MSC cruises 3 times back. That's awesome. What did you buy me at Tiffany's, Papa? I didn't buy anything at Tiffany's. I did go to Nordstrom, and damn it, I left the box upstairs. But I bought a personalized cologne by a company called that they kind of do it there. It's called Lelabo, Le Labo, and the scent was amazing. But literally, the bottle is like this big, and it was like $110. But you know, it is what it is. But it was a nice way to just. The store was beautiful. It was everything was still decorated for Christmas, so that was pretty cool down there. You know, so. Stayed at the Hilton Vacation Club in Vegas last weekend and Bryan Head Ski Resort. Pretty sweet for longer term stays with the kitchen. Absolutely. Beautiful pics. We love New York. We try to go once a year. Thank you for that, Gunna. I appreciate it. Lived in the Upper West Side in 86 and Central Park West for nearly a decade. I'll take my intercoastal waterfront any day. Yeah, no, I hear you, Dem. That's the other reason why, because I told him, I said, I live 11 miles away. Why would I to spend that much money to be near the city just didn't make sense for me because I wouldn't spend all that time in there. So, but it's beautiful for anybody that really just wants to experience New York and be in a location that's prime. You couldn't beat that there. I stayed at a Hilton Grand Vacation Orlando last year, not for a timeshare though. No, I didn't purchase a timeshare. No, papi. No, hell no. I just read on New York Post that Ravens fired Harbaugh. Wow. Yeah, well, he blew that last one. I heard the Aspire credits count for the timeshare. So hybrid, what they do is, and the guy explained to me, Max explained it to me, you can take your points that you accumulated through the vacation club and move them into your into your Aspire points and vice versa. They're not going to be the same multipliers because the ones you get through your points for spending on hotel spend and on the card are valued less, but you can move them in there. And to be honest with you, like he showed me, I showed him all the cards I had, and he saw that I had the Aspire, and that's the one card he holds as well. So, you know, they do count. You can do that. Polar for life. Absolutely. I was there last year at that same hotel on 57th. Great location. The Puerto Rican festival was happening too. Narican, that's when you do that. That is freaking awesome. Awesome. For the record, XRP is up 15% over the past 5 days and up over 30%. But physical silver is my best friend. Yo, Memphis Mike, I just told my son who was interested in buying gold, and gold was up whatever the 34%, I think it was, but silver was up. No, gold was up 60 something percent. Silver was up 100 and something percent. And I told him, go for the gold, bro. And that's what he's going to do, for the silver, rather. That's what he's going to do, silver all the way. We have 123 people in here, mi gente. Hit that like and subscribe, mi gente, if you didn't subscribe already. But thank you for sharing that, Memphis Mike. Live from the Wepa. Yo, Davo, God bless you, man. Enjoy the Wepa Lounge, papi. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'll listen in tomorrow, but you booked the hotel in Charleston for Labor Day. That's my girl, Stacy. Happy New Year to you, my love. Thank you for sharing that information. Guys, if you don't follow Stacy, she just did this ridiculous redemption through Kate Spade, if I'm not mistaken, and she purchased a purse, which then gave her some ridiculous amount of Avios points. You got to check out her channel. You got to check her out on Instagram. Stacy, thank you for that, my love. Happy New Year to you. Nordstrom is actually my favorite. Yo, I loved it. They were so freaking cool. 112 watching and 42 likes. Got it on points and miles. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Stacy. Thanks. I always forget to hit the like. Lisa J in La Casa. Lisa, hope you are doing well, my love. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. God bless you, my love. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. The stocks are going up, Lisa. I told you I got my faith in you, Lisa. You're the reason why I did it. 120 watching, only 45. Come on, man. Thank you for the super chat, John. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lisa, for the super chat, my love. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. You are always here. I appreciate you. I have PSLV and PHYS, physical silver and gold ETFs. Nice, nice, nice. Instead of XRP, get the XXRP, 2 times leverage, not financial advice. I love it. Well, the likes are going up. Thank you so much, Lisa. It's Wepa Tuesday. Hello, Rodney. How you doing, Rodney? What's going on? Go Birds. Rodney, thank you. So here's the thing, guys, and people are going to think I'm crazy. Johnny mentioned jokingly that he was considering upgrading his gold to a 3rd platinum. Here's what's crazy, guys. The 2 platinums got me into 2 restaurants that I really probably would not have tried because they were out of my comfort zone. One of them more in particular. You know, I'm more of that tried and true, or if I get a good recommendation from someone. But going into Acadia, just to give you an example, and I should have pulled up the freaking pictures because they did tableside hummus and all this other stuff, and they treated us just amazing there. The gentleman at the door, his name was Bryant, and the young lady, her name was Solo, and Alexander was our server. They made you feel like you were in the Mediterranean. The setup was amazing. The food was next level ridiculous. We had shrimp and chicken skewers, and it was, the full bill came out to like $120 or $30, something like that. I think all in, if I'm not mistaken, was like with the tip and tax was like $165. Now Amex Resi credit gives me $100, so I paid $65, let's say, for it. Then last night we went to another restaurant called Imasa Sushi, and that was only a couple of blocks away from us as well. That bill with just the tax was $88. So as Sledge and I always talk, you overtip when you're covered. So they actually brought people out from the back. If you go to Resi or you go to Google and you look up Imasa Sushi, I believe it's on 54th Street on the west side, and Acadia is on 57th Street. I left the Google reviews there. They brought people from the back of the kitchen to thank us because we wanted to compliment them on the food. We took pictures. They saw us taking pictures. Resi gave me the opportunity, and by having 2 cards, that's $200 worth of fine dining. Now, I know people out there are going to say, yeah, but it costs you $8.95. You're prepaying. I'm still paying $6.95 for one of them, for the regular vanilla platinum. But when my beautiful wife says, as we're crossing the street on 57th Street, honey, now I get it. I understand why you do what you do, because of the way you get just this experience in dining at the hotel. We also were able to get a Amex offer without even knowing, thanks to card pointers. Link in the description box below. They gave me a $30 credit for a purchase of over $100 at Nordstrom. That's another win. You can't make that up. And the other thing is this. I told you I took an Uber to the city. If I would have just driven, the parking and everything else with the tolls and all in, including tax and tip, would have been at least $110. The Uber ride to the city, New York, to go into the city of New York on Sunday was $65. I had 2 Amex Platinum credits. That gave me $30. So it was literally $35 plus the tip that I gave the driver to get in there. Coming back home, I took Lyft, and Lyft I used the $12 credit that I get on the United Club card, and that Lyft ride back this morning was 75. Uber wanted 120, but Lyft charged me 75. So minus the $12, $63 plus the tip. Again, cheaper than paying for parking at the place itself. No stress in driving, going, or coming. Easy peasy. It was an event. Why do I want to keep 2 platinum cards? Because I realized really quickly I'm able to use all the credits. I'm able to use the streaming credits, the digital entertainment credits, the Walmart Plus credits, the Saks credit, even though they're going bankrupt. So do your Saks shopping quickly, the Lululemon credits, you name it. And they're quarterly. I already got $400 on airline credit that they sent me already. So to go through all of that for 2 cards, you can't beat it, guys. So I want to see what your comments are and see what you guys think about what I just said. All right. So let's check this out. Booked a 1 night and 2 night stay back at the Vogue Hotel in Montreal using FHR credit on both my platinums. That's how you do it. I booked on last year's credit, not even this year's credit yet, but I already booked and I had to tell my wife this weekend, kind of slipped out. We were talking about the cards, but our anniversary in July 25th and 26th, we're going to be in Washington, D.C., staying at the Conrad. So, it's crazy, Thank you for 59, Gunner. I appreciate you. Source King, I almost read that as I booked the nightstand. Joe D, that old Capital One Walmart card was a S for Silver Eagles. I'll tell you about it at the Grand Rapids meetup. You got it, bro. You got it, Joe. I just sold my 3 times leverage TQQ, NASDAQ, EFT being up 100%, rotated to VOO. That track. Okay, I will sell VOO and buy TQQQ when the stock market, as you could tell, guys, I have no idea. It's like elemental P, QRS, TUV for me. But I love it that you guys are so willing to share here. I swear to God. Sean Bay says, thank you, brother. You're so kind and generous human being. Sean Bay, I love it that you are here with us. Sean Bay, God bless you, puppy. Thank you for that. What card are you looking for this year? Nicholas, how you doing? I'm waiting on the 14th of January. So in about 8 days or so, I'm going to apply for the Built card, that Built 2.0. Not sure of what version, if I want the $95 version or the $495 version. Like I said last week, if the $495 version is only going to give me more priority pass access, I don't need more priority pass access. I'm good. If it offers much better multipliers that I can use to transfer points either into, Hyatt and things of that nature, then I might do a move like that, because then, like people have been saying lately, you don't need a Chase card or the Hyatt card to get Hyatt points. You can actually earn them quicker and at a better rate by using other means. So the Built is one, and then the Marriott Bonvoy, brilliant. I have to tell you guys, I'm not lying. Staying at a Hilton, at a nice Hilton where they really do care. The gym was beautiful. I'll make you laugh because I didn't upload this one, but just to show you what kind of a fool I am. I went to the gym. All right. I dead ass went to the gym. I'm not lying. I'm gonna tell you exactly. Check your boy out. Check your boy out working out right there. Look how tough I was with my sweater in the gym. But I was in the gym, right? Right? Not bad. Your boy was in the gym. Look at that. On another machine. Look, you can see the back. My posterior was working out too. The glutes. I was in the gym. All right? I swear I was in the gym for about 35 seconds to take those pictures and just see how nice the gym was. But all jokes aside, it was just great to stay in a great location, and I like that experience. If I'm going somewhere on a road trip and I'm just stopping along the way to get to a certain location, I don't need all that. But if I'm going to spend and I want to really take in the city or location where I'm at, I want to stay at a place that is going to afford me that. And this really did. So again, I go back to that. Um, William, yep, how you doing, William? Happy New Year, everyone. Joe, I followed your advice to call city branches for the in-branch offer for the elite. All three told me they can't send me a link and I need to come a link. And damn, that sucks. That means that they're getting harder with that too. I'm sorry about that, William. But they're still offering it in branch. If you have a chance, bro, do it in branch. 2 Amex Plats. I'm laughing all the way to the Banco Popular. They will. Yes, and it's worth it. It's still worth it. Like when I just break it down. Thank you, Lisa. Almost free food, 100%. 2 Plats isn't crazy. I have 2. Resi, Lululemon, and airline credit pays off the annual fee. The rest is gravy. Yes, Calderts. And that's the thing. Not even including the Uber One credit that you get. You know, the for the service, not even including the monthly credits that they give you. And in December, it's just a kill of having 2 credits there. But it's just that kind of a thing where it's just easy. I use them anyway. I like to go out to eat. I like to enjoy myself at a nice restaurant. So the Resi credits just makes it that much easier. And having, that access and being able to book them online and they recognize you the moment you go in, 2 for 2 on them giving you drinks and dessert and stuff. After the gentleman at Acadia, Bryant, like in Bryant Park, Bryant came over. He waited for us to pay the bill. I swear to God. And he said, don't leave. I was like, why? He said, I have dessert coming up for you, and I have 2 special drinks to bring in the new year for you. He goes, but it's not a gift if I give it to you before you pay the bill. I want to give it to you after you were all said and done. Those were his exact words to us. I've never had someone in this space in a restaurant that came, and we've had people give us things before, drinks and so on and so forth. But to have him say that to us really meant a lot. And last night at that Japanese restaurant, it was the same thing. They brought us mochi and it was delicious. So, guys, really, there is a difference between the Chase dining credits and the Resi credits. I just think Resi is so much easier and it's a much bigger selection out there for you, So, Anthony, yeah, the timeshare was great, Anthony. I did not take the timeshare, obviously. I really did not put myself in that position, but it's worth it for a number of people out there, especially if you want to come into the city. Here's the thing. It was really northeast heavy, east heavy, north to south. So literally the whole East Coast, tons of them. A few sprinkled in the South, in the mid-South, and some in California. But there were huge gaps throughout. They do have properties worldwide. But in the States, there's a reason why they have it in certain locations, because they want you to have a proximity, like into DC and places that have, in South Florida, that you can go and experience the local life and the local, just excursions that you can do and stay in a nice place. So that's why, and I get it. Now, the 11 nights, there was the fee to buy it outright and you could finance it was $25,000, which sounds like a lot. But when I tell you that 28 years ago, I paid $12,500 and I only went to Mexico once after that, that should give you some idea. But this is for 11 nights worth of points, which is huge. And you could let anybody that you want to go use that particular property. Like he was saying, his parents come and use it if they're there to watch a show at night. And you don't have to book it for a week straight. It could be individual nights. So it was nice. I think it was worth it. I like combining Amex Uber credits with Costco Uber gift cards. That's fire. Absolutely. Yes, Anthony, timeshare venture is in La Casa. For everyone that says the Dunkin' credit don't work for a lot of people, hold out a bit. New Love travel centers are placing real Dunkin' in them. Oh, that's cool for the Love gas stations. That's awesome. No one will be able to say that they use all the Amex Platinum credits in a few months once Saks goes belly up. I know. I already put my order in for that Saks credit. Between the credits and the Amex offers, it's a no-brainer if it fits your lifestyle. I just have them all on Max Rewards Gold and have them auto enroll every offer. Get random credits on my cards. That's how it's that's wonderful, damn. Two plats are easy to use. That's why I'm contemplating a third. Absolutely, absolutely. New again, what's going on? Happy New Year to you, Papa. Yes, they fired John Harbaugh. Well, we knew that was coming. How you doing, New again? Are you double dipping on the Walmart credit? Do you get one for you and the other one is for your wife? Does it work that way with two plats? You know, I just have it on one because the reality is I don't really use it for maybe a couple of times a year to have things delivered from Walmart because there aren't that many Walmarts near where I live, right? But I do use it for its what is it called? Paramount subscription. I know they have Peacock as well, but I have Peacock covered already by the Amex Plat. So, but I only have one. I don't know. I guess I could put it in my wife's name if I wanted to. She is an authorized user on one of the cards. Happy all that Platty's giving you, and you misses some joy. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that, puppy. She loves it, Lord God, and she knows she still has 2 Lululemon credits coming her way. Thank you, Lisa. The MTA car have ended. Yes, it did, puppy. How about that Uber One membership credit? Can it work for 2 people when you have 2 plats? I believe if one has the authorized user, you could use the benefit. It'll count against you as the benefit, no matter what. So if they use it on your card, I'm guessing that it's going to be taken off as you being the one that used that ride credit. But I still have my Uber One membership through, for some unknown reason, Verizon. They've been paying for it for a year. So it hasn't moved over. I do have my platinum card saved there for when it expires so then it could hit it. Okay, we're talking plat. I'm closing mine this month. $900 and not even one free guest. Nah, player. I knew you would say that, New again. Good riddance to the MTA card. Gonna. I double dip on the Walmart Plus with my plat and Biz Gold. Paramount Plus on one, Peacock on the other. Gave the account to my mother. That's okay. Thank you, Dem, for explaining that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Biz Gold for that reason. Thank you so much, Dem. See, you guys are the best. You guys help me out here. I appreciate that. My CSR is being product changed to the CSP in July because the new refresh CSR has been trashed. I just did it as I told you guys. And as I put, it's back. The Sapphire Preferred is back. There's just, you know, what else? What else can you do, right? I really couldn't use the credits. And I'd rather pay $100 more for another card that I know I'm going to use, as opposed to just say I paid $7.95 for a card that I'm fighting to use. So I'm going for the $4.95 version and pair it with the Rakuten card as the ultimate pair. That's going to be a ridiculous duo. I can't wait to see all the videos being put out. And my boy Sledge is going to be right up there because Sledge brought that to the market. I don't care what anybody says. When 50 people use your Rakuten link for the card because of Sledge, you brought it. So that's a great pickup, Nicholas. Absolutely. All right, Lisa. That's right, Lisa. Box, I like the Biz Gold. I know many shoot it down. The categories work really well. I wish it worked for me. I really do. I'm not going to cancel several. I'm going to cancel several cards this month to get under 10 personal cards. Maybe Capital One will then approve me for a saver. I haven't applied for a card since a Morgan Stanley, but that's a charge card. I don't know. Capital One, I'm not going to wait for them. I'm going to get the built if I can get the built and get that underway, you know? Tell me when the Grand Rapids meetup is. I'll be there. All right, all right. Potentially 3 plats and still keeping the CSR as well. Johnny, you're a baller, kid. Trying to move away from Amazon. So it seems like Walmart Plus might be the move. That makes sense. I have the Charles Schwab Plat and the Biz Gold. I use the Walmart Plus from my Plat, and I don't use my Walmart Plus from the Biz Gold. Was thinking about closing the Biz Gold. If I can sign, yeah, Gunner, they just said it. Dem says he has it signed up for his mom, so you can do it. So it's like 6 or 7 Capital Max for you. I love it. Was offer. Oh, you were offered the business platinum card. But here's the thing, Princetta. if you apply as a sole proprietor, technically, if you do anything on the side, if you tutor, if you um work off the books doing any kind of like babysitting or whatever it is that you do, that you just earn some sort of income and you do it on a regular basis, you could set up a sole proprietor and just put the name under your card. um I was one of the belief years ago that that wasn't work, that wasn't, like the right thing to do. And then I saw everybody and their mother doing it. And I have business cards, but I have an LLC now. But I know I could have done it without one. All I'm saying is, if you really want a business card, but to be honest with you, I got that offer in the mail today and I had it before. The spend requirement of $20,000 is a killer in a short amount of time. That's what my problem is. Thanks for the info. I will few more to my cancel list. You can use the electronics category and load up on Amazon gift cards at Best Buy if that's your thing. Walmart Plus, so much better than Amazon, in my opinion. Amazon just has a larger inventory of stuff. Kevin, take care. Have a good night, puppy. Thank you for being here, Kevin. I appreciate you. You can BS them and tell them you do, as long as you don't tell them you make a crap ton of money on the business when they first question it and can prove revenue. Yeah, that's the problem. You don't want to prove revenue. Why did Amex give status at preferred hotels yet? Didn't make them a transfer partner. Weak sauce. Huh? Why did Amex give status at preferred? Yeah, didn't make them a transfer partner. Weak sauce. New again. We know you hate for them. New again. We know. They just leaked two of Bill Card's design. Let me guess, Nicholas, on Reddit. Love the Toast gift card hack for Resi. Yeah, that's one. And they actually did use the Toast system when I was there at the restaurant. Bill Card has scribbled lines of artwork on the card. I don't even care at this point. Amazing Dollar Man. Thank you so much for the super chat, Papa. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you, Papa. God bless you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Who would you say was the greediest bank in 2025 with credit cards? That's a tough one. Greediest bank. Okay. They all are greedy. Let's just say that up front, because in one way or another, everyone nerfed something. Capital One nerfed things. US Bank nerfed their cards. Chase nerfed their cards and raised the prices. Amex nerfed some of their cards. Capital One nerfed some of their, I think they all follow each other. And depending on what your definition of greedy is, if it's in terms of fees and so on, wow, that's a crapshoot. It could be Amex, Chase, Capital One, or Citibank for their $5.95 card now, right? So, but if you're talking about just overall fees and how they nickel and dime you for things and how they've taken perks and benefits away, again, it's still an open door in my book when you talk about different cards or different bank issuers that have been greedy. Background balloon, what's going on? You're never late, Papa. 45 minutes, you're on time. You know that. Thank you for being here. Evening, chatting. How you doing? Happy New Year to you, Papi. Thank you for being here, chatting. I appreciate you. Hope the family's doing well. Gonna get one more Amex Plat and another additional Aspire now. Yeah, that Aspire is gonna be fire. But here's a little bit of a. So when the gentleman showed me the breakdown of the Hilton Grand Vacations and then how you can use it with and in conjunction with your Hilton app, they already have up there the Diamond Reserve. And he still said to me, as a Hilton employee, that in his opinion, out of the States, the gold is still the sweet spot. And in the States, the gold is still the sweet spot because of the credit you get for breakfast, right? However, yeah, you do get the better perks with the Aspire. And when I asked him about the Aspire Diamond Reserve really has not been up and running. But I just have a feeling they're going to make it just you get different access or first crack at elevated lounges or higher floors or whatever. But again, the reserve is that Diamond Reserve status is already up on their site. Okay. Amex gave me 3 months of Paramount Plus Premium free from my only Amex card. Hilton honors no annual fee. It's a great, and I love Paramount Plus, by the way. Their shows are great. Chase credits for me are BS, especially on personal. Why does Chase partner with the companies chasing the leaders instead of making deals with the big dogs like Amex does? Ooh, Texas, you're going to catch heat for that one. I'm sorry. I use Sledge's Rakuten link. The Rakuten card is dope. That's how it should be. You guys need to come to Vegas. Nicholas, say when, Nicholas. I will be there. Joe, you think about starting with a business card on Capital One? Maybe that's your doorway in. Here's the problem. I was offered the Capital One Venture X business card, but it's a charge card. And again, the three banging over the heads that you're going to get for them to run your credit, because they're gonna go to every credit bureau, even on the business side. That's a hard one for me to swallow. Capital One does not have anything really that they can offer me right now that I can't get with somebody else. That's one of the reasons why, Boxer. It is a way in, I'm sure. I have been offered the Venture X version for the business card, but that spend to get their points is astronomical. You're talking, what was the last one they wanted? Like $300,000 or no, $200,000 worth of spend for 350,000 or 400,000 points. It's a mortgage, guys. That's what my problem is with that. I would have got CSR in December, but they wouldn't target me for the 175K sub. Never even had a Sapphire product, weak sauce. So, okay, so if everything is weak sauce, New Again, what's hot sauce for you, New Again? Please don't tell me Wells. ChatGPT says, even if you got an EFT paying dividends, you can get one business card. ChatGPT says, even if you have an EFT paying dividends. Huh. I don't understand where that's coming, but let me know what you mean, Hybrid. I appreciate it. Still may get the CSR this month. I want to see Built release first. Okay, then I pass on the business plat. Thank you, Joe and Johnny. Yeah, Princeto, don't even bother. Chase Greedy is no... Justin Johnson, I love it. Chase Greedy is no question. I love it. Thank you, Justin, for being here. I appreciate you. Wepa Heads in the house. Dennis Dunn. Love it, love it. How you doing, Dennis? Thank you for being here. Chase, Deadass Davo. Wepa. Wait, we got Chase. Is just... Chase was the greediest bank in 2025 with all the devaluations and annual fee increases. Banks equal greed. Here we go. They just leaked all the Built cards on Reddit. 100% Chase. John Cutter Chase running away with the all of the above. I love it. Sorry, Joey. I meant the leading hotels of the world. Amex Plat gives status there, but you can't transfer MR to them. Oh, okay, puppy. Yeah, and here's the thing. Some of those, even like Sonesta, there's a bunch of different quasi hotel systems out there that even through the founder's card, you can get status and things of that nature. Am I really going to use those? Probably not. There's nothing out there. I want to try it and true. Yeah, some of those can be awesome, I guess. But even the guy yesterday at the presentation goes, I could stay at the Maldives using this thing, and it doesn't interest me. So, but I get it. Thank you, puppy. Thanks, New Again, for that. I appreciate that. The only real card Joe and I want is a Venture X. He doesn't want the Venture X business. The Venture X business does not show up on the pre-approval tool for me. Is redeeming points for domestic travel as bad as they say? John, where it tends to really blow is when it comes to airlines, in my opinion. Case in point, going cross-country to Portland in last September on United's app, it would have cost me, now fair enough, it was first class or business class, whatever the hell they called it, but it was 120,000 points, United points, which is a round trip ticket to Europe in Lie Flat, Polaris. I was able to do the $300 CSR benefit and then do the points boost through United, and I got it cheaper. But even flying domestically, I'm going to Florida with Anthony Fears here in March, and Delta, it was like 75,000 Delta Sky Pesos, literally, for a round trip 2.1 hour flight to Jacksonville from Newark, or from JFK, from LaGuardia rather this time. That, I think, is where the issue is. you're better off doing the transfers to get the better deals. But that has always been my weakness, and I'm not shy to say it. My weakness has always been transferring, and I would defer anytime to anyone that has more experience in it. And I rely on my friends like, you know, Cesar Joel, Chad, Sledge, Anthony, you name it. You know, just the people that do it. Kiki, they're the ones. Stacy, they do it. I don't know how, but I know that there's a way that even using Alaska miles to then transfer to American Airline miles, I could have done X, Y, and Z. Actually, I was showing Sleds the other day that I have so many miles and points with so many different companies that at some point I really got to start getting to it. I'm at over 2 point something million points again, and I've used them. So that's where I think, John, that's a great question. See, transferring to airlines is fine, but it's the amount of points. Hola, Joe in chat. Filmo en la casa. Delta left my local airport, and my favorite restaurant left the program. Still going to grab another Amex Platy. I love you. I use a CSR diamond credit on Christmas and New Year's. Use the $300 travel credit, all on the old $550 annual fee. Haven't touched the other credits yet. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that, Vincent. So Sublime, mi gente. Love the pick. So Sublime, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We still got 125 people in the house, mi gente. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Check out the referral links below. And here's the thing. I need to mention this because we had a gentleman on the chat that, I don't want to mention the name but I got another email today for another subscriber whose credit score went up 23 points since November 1st, and we just started January. Okay? Check out the Smart Credit app below. You get a 2-week free trial. You'll get access to your 3 credit bureaus just by using the link. I'm telling you guys, it's so easy. It tells you the best pay down dates. It tells you what card to hit first. It tells you how to better manage what you're doing. It just gives you insight and that hand holding that you might need to raise your credit score. And I have the proof. That's what I love about this. You know, I'm not going to sit here and sell you something that I haven't tried or done. I have it myself. I'm going to show you in another couple of weeks because I'm waiting for a full 3 months for me to hit so I can show you where I started and where I'm at. But access it, guys. It's free for 2 weeks. Just give it a shot so that you can get all 3 of your credit bureaus reporting to you. It'll tell you what your best dates are to pay off your bills. It'll tell you which bills to look at first and which one's hurting your score and which one you should move over to a different payment method. There's just so many things that are helpful there. Do yourself a favor and check it out, as well as my Ekster. As always, you know, the Barretto Burgundy I left upstairs, but I still have my Barretto Brown Ekster wallet with the Parliament wallet, but the Barretto Burgundy is upstairs. I left it there, and I'm so sorry. I just, again, like a chicken without a head. When I'm out of my routine, I forgot. So I apologize. Team Wells here. Boxer, I love you. Jolly Green, did you reserve a table under Resi? I went under their app and I booked it, Jolly Green, and I do it that way for more than one reason. Honestly, I've been to about 8 Resi restaurants already in the last 6 months. And there is a difference when you book through Resi or you call Amex to do the booking for you. There is a big difference. Where you get seated, how you get treated, it is just different. So I do it that way. I think if you already have the card enrolled with Resi and you don't book it through the Resi app and you just use that card as payment, it's still going to code because the charge is still going to be there. But remember that you have to enroll that platinum card or the gold card in Resi. Make sure you have them saved as payment methods there, Jolly Green. And I wrote back to you on the comment you left on one of the videos this morning. So check that out. Okay, puppy? I think just a Google review, they will come out and thank you. Bro, they brought out the whole posse. It was great, honestly. Thank you, Johnny Green. Amex was the greediest with the amount of customers They gobbled up from Chase with the plat refresh. Damn, I love how you twisted it. That's how you do it. Thank you for sharing that. I love that. Big Kurt in la casa. Thank you for the super chat, Big Kurt. Happy New Year to you and your family. Hope all is well with the family. God bless you, Big Kurt. Thank you for that. You mean if they add transfer partners at Boxer? Yeah, exactly. St. Patrick, cancel Biz Gold so I can get a set. St. Patrick, you know the game better. And by the way, St. Patrick, I didn't forget. I hope you had an amazing Christmas and New Year with your family, with your kids. That really warmed my heart when you wrote that. I hope you had a blast with them. God bless them. And I hope you're enjoying the grandkids. Enjoy, puppy. Thank you for the super chat too, Papa. I appreciate you. I'm glad I live near Alaska Airlines main hub and headquarters as I can use Finnair Avios to book domestic flights for 11,000 points to any nonstop routes in the... See, that's what I need to learn, Avengers. I need to learn that because I have a ton of Alaska miles, like 290,000 or something ridiculous like that. So thank you for sharing that, puppy. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Book the DoubleTree Hilton in New York City for only $98 on February 9th, and I get my $50 statement credit with my Surpass. So for $48 for a room in New York City, hell yeah. And I know the DoubleTree you're talking about. That is a really nice DoubleTree. That's how you do it, Dennis. Thank you for sharing that, Poppy. I appreciate you. They got JetBlue, and that's all I need from them. I got a meeting with them in a few weeks for a business account, trying to get away from the BS that's Chase. I hear you, and Chase nickels and dimes you for their business accounts. Thank you, Dem, for the super chat. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. As always, Dem. And more than anything else, I thank you for just being here week in and week out. Thank you so much for that, puppy. I really do appreciate it. How insane would only using branded cards to travel be? It's not insane. I use, for the most part, like Amex has 5 times travel on airlines, right? But I'm going to use, if I'm flying United, I'm going to put it on my United card 9 times out of 10. Same with Delta. I have the Delta Business Gold card. I have a JetBlue card. I've done JetBlue with Amex if I saw that it wasn't really no big deal using the JetBlue points. And now JetBlue actually has this partnership with United. So it kind of muddies the water there a little bit. But I think using co-branded cards more for hotels gives you a better bang for your buck because of status. Remember, airline cards rarely give you status. But unless you have a combination like the Delta Reserve and Platinum will give you what their silver status. But, you know, hotel cards will give you status. So even though I went to the Hilton timeshare and it was a timeshare and it wasn't through the hotel, I still gave them my Aspire card to put any room charges or whatever to it because you still get the better multipliers and the better status with it. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Amex Plat is awesome to me. $200 travel credit, 400 Resi credits are 100% value to me. That makes $695 of annual fee before I take my wife shops. That's at 100%. That's where it all goes. And that's the thing. I know people say you're prepaying for it. But at the same time, like my wife put it to me yesterday, if we didn't have this opportunity, would we actually go out and do it or force us to do it? You know, and I get it. Yeah, could you do something else? Yes, but I get what she's saying. So I agree. Thank you for that, Texas. I appreciate you. Texas dog, I told you 1,000 times. I went to summer school for trigonometry in junior when I was a junior in Cardinal Spellman High School. Texas, it's okay. I love you, Texas. Speaking of Amex credits, I got a feeling that the green refresh will be decently even with an even with an annual fee increase and more credits. I can see them coming in with some sort of rideshare credit, probably Uber, because that's what they're going to do, and a smaller Resi credit, probably 25, because that's the way it's going to go, right? But since it's truly their travel card, I can see that being the one that gets an Uber and some other, you know, dining benefit. So, but thank you for that background. Princetta, oh my God. Princetta, we need to meet you. Thank you for the super chat, my love. I appreciate you. It's very kind of you, sweetheart. Blessings to you, Joe. Thank you for your tips. Hope to meet you in the crew in the near future. Princetta, we will be And Happy Tom knows March 27th, weekend of March 27th, we'll be in Sacramento. We're going to be also going to South Carolina Labor Day weekend 2026. And there will be other meetups in between. I'm dying to do something in Texas. I'm dying to do something in Chicago or Detroit. Anywhere you guys tell me to go, I can go. Let me know. It would be great to do it. I'm going to Atlantic City for a mini meetup with Jason Geyser from Sunny Money, who we're going to meet and go to Ocean Casino in Atlantic City this weekend just to chill and hang out. And I use my Delta Stays credit for that. I think the hotel only cost me $25 with the taxes, I think it was. Princetta, my love, that was very kind of you. Thank you, sweetheart. Who in the chat is going to Sacramento for the mini meetup? That's what I would like to know as well. Hand-holding for improving credit scores. If only they also did hand-holding for life too. Bro, you are not kidding. You are not kidding. Yo, Oscar, how you doing, Oscar? Thank you for being here. How's it going? You convinced me to get the platinum 2 weeks ago today, and I'm loving it. My Lulu shirt and trousers came in today. Let's go. Whereupon to you, Oscar. And you know what? Teddy Suss, if you're still out there, Teddy Suss, I'm going to give Teddy Suss, Oscar, I'll come right back to you. Teddy Suss, this goes to your family. I'm going to send you what you needed extra. But whereupon to you, Teddy Suss. And to my girl out there, Shanna, and her beautiful son, David, I'm going to give you from Theo Joe. I love you. Mwah. You had to see, he sent me a video where he saw me on the TV screen and he goes, Mommy, 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 Theo Joe. I love it. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Oscar. Congratulations, Oscar, for that. I'm really happy for you, Pa. I'm going to send your trust to that account. It's close enough. If Amex Green isn't 4 times travel and transit with clear credit, it's dead on arrival. Don't need random coupons. I know, but 4 times is a lot of multiplier. I don't know if they'll do 4 times, they're going to raise that fee to $300. You're going to see. Would I do it? Probably. I still think it's better than the Golden. I probably would. I think you just have to be flexible. My girlfriend flew in 2 weeks ago and it was 80,000 miles on American to Salt Lake City and 48K to Provo. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just a lot. Like, it's a lot of points. And I know Delta, they call it Sky Pacers, and now I see why, because it's just sort of ridiculous. Meanwhile, JetBlue going to DR only cost me 15,000 JetBlue points. Yeah, it was JetBlue, but I was still in the even more legroom space. So, Wepa Papi Chulo, a Palm Coast, nice and crisp right there. My new layout. Wepa to you, Papa. Give Tammy my love. Happy New Year, Papi. I love you, Miguel. That's a long flight from here. I'm telling you. I know it is for you. Max Rewards isn't that great for me. No, and you are not wrong, Texas. That's why I said card pointers. I just complained to Max Rewards this weekend because Chase is still being a nightmare to connect to. And I have 11 cards from Chase. So card pointers, you don't go through that drama. Once you sign into whatever portal you're going to use, it pops up. It pops up as an extension on your phone, on your laptop. When you log into your American Express app, when you log into your Chase app, it automatically loads them for you, Texas. I would use that app. Just go on in, check the referral link below, check out card pointers. It is so worth it. Got to catch the replay background. God bless you. Leaving work right now. Don't have a half decent data background. I need to meet you in person. I swear to God, I can't. I really do appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here, background. Johnny Ma, curious why the Venture X without bonus. Anybody else book an FHR through Amex Travel Chat? I tried this and the charge looks like they booked it directly with the hotel, but they say my credit would apply and I'll get the FHR credit. If you did it to Travel Chat, it'll work. That's not a problem because they do book it directly with the hotel. They kind of serve as, you know, a travel agency booking it directly through them. Basically, they're just taking the place of you doing it. I've done it and it works. So you shouldn't have no issues with that. Okay. Johnny, don't BS me. You better go to Sacramento. My business account has been open since 2011. They refused to grandfather my old account, and I'm not getting hit with fees, told Wells today. They can get me financing and a line of credit. I hear you. Sign me up. Yep. I use Alaska Miles to fly from ORD to ARN with Finnair. I gotta check Finnair out, Source King. Thank you for sharing out, Source King. La aventura del Gordo y la Enana. Saludos, mi hermano. Happy New Year. Un abrazo. Many blessings to this beautiful year and to everyone trying to make the best of their points and credits. Saludos and huepa. Y feliz Día de los Reyes. Que Dios me lo cuide. Y gracias, sinceramente, de todo corazón. Se lo agradezco. Oh, no, not to mention him another fee if I put more than 100 transactions through. That's ridiculous. If you're using them, why are they going to charge you more? That's nothing. That's crazy. The business green is super trash, 100%. Joe, are you able to use the credits on the United Club card, such as JS Instacart, Lyft? So I just used Lyft credit today. $12 they give you on any ride share. So I use it for Lyft today. I've never used Instacart. I'm going to check out the JSX because I keep getting emails about that. But I use it basically, to be honest with you, to book flights and to get discounts on their flights and for the lounge access out of Newark and the other airports. They have a robust set of clubs. They really do. And they're usually pretty nice. So SoCal, if you fly United at least 4 times a year, I would tell you get the club card if you like the access, and then you get the straight line. Like in Newark, I have the priority line. I get the bag checked first. My bag comes out first because they tag it. So I would do it, SoCal. If you need a referral link, I have one down below as well. Go with Chicago, August 2026. All right, Princetta. I got to check that out, Princetta. Thank you for that. With Atmos points, you could find many redemptions to fly into Dublin and Aer Lingus business for only 45K flights from Boston, JFK, IED, and ORD. I'm sitting at over 200K Atmos myself. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you. What the heck was that? Okay. Sorry, it was another. It's like squirrel. Biz Gold already gets 4 times transit. But travel would be the thing globally. But travel would be the thing. That's my only on top of 2 categories. The green card is going to be the same multiplier with Resi and Uber. People need to be realistic. Why Resi? They own Resi. Why Uber? They already partnered with them, and it's pennies for them to do. That's a good thing. Yeah, the tolls is a beast. That's what I use my green card for, is the tolls. Xavier, 21 months. Thank you for being a member, guys. Consider going into the membership. It's a great place to be. Lots of info given there, and lots of things to share. Thank you, Xavier, as always, for that. And Mr. 1099, once again, thank you so much for the super chat. As always, Xavier, your kindness is just otherworldly. I appreciate you, Papi. Thank you for the super chat. I wanted to mention something as well. With Chase, check your emails and your physical mail, because I got letters and emails about better multipliers on certain Chase cards. Some are on the ink cards where you can spend up to over $2,000 worth of spend, and then you can get 5 times multipliers, which is a great pickup. Citibank sent one out today that is now including, for the Strata Premier card, for me, 5 times on electronics, on gas, EV charging, and dining. So 5 times on the City Strata Premier running through the end of February is huge, guys. So check, sometimes a lot of the stuff gets sent to spam. You don't want to deal with spam. Make sure you check them and always reroute them back into your inbox, because you're leaving money on the table. But I actually got the physical letter from Citibank today, which was huge. So Chase is offering it. Citibank is offering it. And when I tell you that these companies copy off one another, they do, guys. They genuinely do. They look and see what's working for other people, and they just copy and paste. So check it out. Put money in your pocket. You make a quick hit on these points. And with Citi, you can transfer to American Airlines. And with Chase, you could transfer to United or to Hyatt, as you choose. So check it out. Yes, to tolls. I top up on my SunPass. Wow, that's savage. That's crazy, honestly. Yeah, the tolls is huge. Not mine. I'm supposed to be gardening. Yeah, you're never gonna garden on this channel. I love it. Thanks, Papi. I thought I had to say find hotels and resorts for the credit to apply. So having you confirm that works and eases my worries. No, what'll happen is when you get the statement credit, it'll show up as fine hotels and resorts. Let me see if I have one that I can pull up. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys, we're doing this in real time now. Okay. Look how quickly, guys. First and foremost, on January 3rd, on January 1st, I did the $200 of Travel Bank, and on the 3rd, it already cleared. Okay? That's for travel for United Airlines using the Amex. That's fast, guys. And that's the name of the sushi restaurant I went to yesterday, Imasanori. Now let me check for you the other one. Hold on 1 second. Oh, this was crazy. So if you look here, it says Gus's last word, 132, and it says platinum resi credit. Bro, on the same day on the 27th, and Gus's last word was the name of the old restaurant it was. It became the Ridge Inn, and they still gave me the resi credit for it. And I'm going to look now for that credit for 1 second. Can't pull it up right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me see if it's on my other platinum card because I have to go back to the statements and then that's going to be a pain in the neck. Hold on. Um, so I booked, I'm going to show you here, December 13th. I did the but I did it myself under Fine Hotels and Resorts. I did it on the app myself this time. And it shows there, but then you also get the credit literally like the same day. All right. When did you do it, Oscar? And if anything, you can always call them and just make sure that it codes. I don't use the chat as much as I do the calling to have them do it. The chat I use for certain things, but call them if you don't see it show up. When did you do the charge and see how quickly it'll appear as a credit for you? Okay. Upgrade, downgrade, game with your personal gold. Do it. Do it, Boxer. I have 2 biz golds and have mail offers for 175,000 each. That's fire. Mike Newland en la casa. Mighty Mike, the membership king. How you doing? I have 6 flights this year on AA. I'm praying they're on time at least 50% of the time, as many direct flights. You know what's funny? I never really paid attention to on time, right? But it's funny that you mentioned that. Delta gives you, when you book, their average time of things being on time or not on time, which is great. I did notice the earlier the flight in the morning, if it's the first or second flight out, their on time is just a hell of a lot better than 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? But you have 6 flights on AA. I mean, I do direct flights too. I hate catching connecting flights. So, Mike, let me know how that works out for you. And did you put them on an AA card, Mike, or did you do it from like transferring from Citibank points and so on? Let me know. Okay. The minimum amounts of Instacart or Lyft are not worth the fee for me. Those are BS credits. I love it. I can sub in my saver at the CSP if I get that. I use the rideshare credit on the Chase United Club to load to Uber for food. $20 minimum to load credit. That's not bad. So you get to see, that's smart. You get to use it. But again, I forget that you really can use that as a rideshare. It's not just specific for Lyft. William, I'm proud of you, William. William, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Thank you. The issue I have right now is that I make the personal goal net zero annual fee. The hell happened here? What the? Okay. Am I still live? Am I live, guys? My battery died. You know what it is? Now this freaking camera, because I'm on high def, whatever the hell, drains the battery a lot faster. Damn. All right. That scared the hell out of me there. So tell me if I'm still with you guys here. I would appreciate it because I just fell off the earth right there. Hold on. I'm live and wonderful. Got abducted, still live. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, I can't. Thank God I recharged the battery and it's these little Sony batteries. Damn, I'm gonna have to up this game here for a little bit. But I apologize for that, guys. Let me see. Use the Delta the Delta Reserve rideshare for 10. Perfect. I don't have the reserve. I make my biz net zero with either the Grubhub or a $20 Target gift card at Office Depot. Walmart pays for itself. That's great too. Hardly ever use the rideshare credits on any of our cards. Thank you for sharing that, Mike. I appreciate that. Tyler's credit card tips. How you doing, Tyler? What's up, big dog? Glad to make it in to watch the stream live. Tyler, thank you for being in. I'm sorry that the picture went down, but the battery died. Sorry. But thank you for being here, Tyler. I appreciate you. DJ Bruce Wayne, you're never late, Papa. You always here on time, Papa. God bless you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You also get 150 Squarespace credit if you need. Oh, okay. And that's for people that do that. That's actually really, really good. It shows as platinum hotel credit. Right, but he was talking about the way they booked it. That was the problem, Johnny. Hello, all. Joel, just want to say how you always remember everyone's name, such as from the restaurants and businesses you visit. Very cool. Corey, first and foremost, thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for being in the Discord. So happy you're there. You know why, Corey? I make it my business because it's not easy. I always told my students if they could experience working in the service industry, they should take a shot and do it because you get humbled really quick. And when people treat you with kindness and respect and really want you to have a great experience, I'm going to make it my business to make sure that not only did I know their name, like literally right there, my wife is the best when it comes to that. Instead of being annoyed that I'm on my phone leaving a review and taking pictures, she helps me set up the pictures. She makes sure that everything is right, that I got the person's name spelled correctly, because it matters. And I like to frequent then the places that I've been to. And the guy told me on Sunday night, he goes, I hope to see you here again. And I said, no, you're going to see me here again. I promise you that. And I told him I'd be live tonight. So, and I told him last night I would be live tonight. So, I appreciate them the same way that the gentleman, Max May at Hilton, I told him I'd be on tonight and I wouldn't mention his name because he was very kind. So Joe's an investigative journalist, smooth operator. Thank you, Tim. No chat for he'll go in person. Yo, dead ass. You're so right. As a single guy that drinks a lot of tequila, I would take a card that only had rideshare credits. You smart move. The city still have a similar. They don't have 524, but they're very inquiry sensitive. And with Citi, if you have some sort of a relationship with them, a checking account, a banking account, a savings account, whatever that is, they'll get you the card. I was able to get Citi with, oh my God, I was so over 24 that they just literally hooked me up and gave me the shot for to get the Strata Premier last year. So they're more inquiry sensitive. But if you have a relationship with them, John, you should be good to go. And if you're going to think of a card, think about how you really want to use it, if it's for cash back or if it's going to be for travel and transferring points. They have a phenomenal system for cash back. As my boy Joe Dietz here said, knows, he uses them. He is a cashback king. And Cesar Joel loves City and their points, but Cesar uses them more for travel. So just make sure which one. If you want to go over that, John, hit me up and I'll go over everything with you, puppy. All right. Mr. Zano, anyone use the Hilton Aspire Hotel credit and Amex Platinum credit on the same reservation stay? I haven't needed to do that yet, but I'm sure you can book. Remember, the hotel credit from the platinum is good, just going to give you that $300. The other one is going to be the credit that you're going to get in that quarter for them. So I don't know if you could double dip on the same reservation. I doubt it for some reason. If anybody has any experience doing that, I haven't done it, but I doubt it for some reason, because I think Amex is going to take you at, this is what it costs, this is what we're giving you, and then the balance is your responsibility. And I don't think you could take that balance and add it to another credit. That's just me. Okay. Juan, we were not under attack. Blackout. I know. Oh my God. Thank God it was crazy that it came radio only stream. El Gato. Oh my God. They took me away. No signal. Under attack. Anthony shared that blackout tech with you also. Yeah. Thanks, Anthony. They got me, Tom. Tom, I love that pic of you there, Tom. Oh my God. I love it. I'm not complaining. It's, yep, Boxer. I'm sorry that I got abducted. I'm live and wonderful. Still live. I'm alive. He's back. Thank God. One. All right, Mike. So how many AA cards do you have, Mike? That's what I also wanted to know. We're big time boys now. We got hacked. Yep. They got me, guys. They got me. Yo, Chase came and got me for downgrading the CSR. We thought you got Maduro. Damn. That would be me right now. That's messed up, guys. That's scary. All right. Tyler, thank you. I'm still here with you guys. You guys are the best. Thought I got abducted. I love these comments. Danjo, you got a whole new meeting to pop up jail. 100%. I got an offer on my Chase United Gateway card. Spend $2,000 between January and March. You get $5,000. Half that. You see, things like that. Dennis, that's when you take advantage of that. If you're going to use it, why not? That's how you do it. Does Lululemon sell batteries? Yes. Oh my God, I love you. I'm terrible with names, but that's a skill, Joe. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dem. Robert, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I got the Platinum 2 weeks ago and used the Macy's, Lululemon, Resi Hotel, United Banks for 2025. Still waiting on the hotel credit and Uber credit to show up in my account. Robert, that's how you do it. You already met that annual fee. That's fire. There's just no way around that. You killed the game. Congratulations for you, Robert. Thank you for being here. That's how you do it. Thank you for sharing that with us. I appreciate you. Did you visit? No, Mike. Because of New Year's and stuff, I wasn't able to, and I went away this weekend. But US Bank is the first that I'm going to hit because I've never been there. But they don't have a standalone bank. They have an office in one of the buildings here in Hackensack. I have to just make sure, see if I could just walk in or have to make an appointment because it's not a standalone bank. But I want to bring that first because they had a lot of changes last year, and I want to see if they have anything that they can tell us that's coming up new this year. Marcus, thank you for being at Polygraph Zone at work, enjoying the show in the background. Can't have your show go down again. Going to start the Joe B battery replacement fund. I got to see if they sell a better battery for this because this is ridiculous. And I have it plugged in. I don't know what happened there, but thank you so much, Marcus. I appreciate you. Can we start a GoFundMe for Joe's batteries? That doesn't sound right. You know what? It doesn't sound right, but I'll take it. Lonnie, what's going on? Happy New Year, Papa. Thank you for being here. Hope the family's doing well, Lonnie. God bless you. I've used an FHR booking with Aspire card for incidentals, and anything over the 100 property credit landed on the Aspire and hit the resort credit. Thank you for that. Oh, and he changed his name. He's no longer Happy Tom. He has been recognized. He is now Contento Tomás. Contento Tomas, welcome. Contento Tomas. You are freaking hilarious, bro. I love you, Tom. Happy Tom, Contento Tomas is in la casa. Cheers to you, Contento Tomas. God, I love you. You made my day with that puppy. My flights were booked with Alaska Airlines and Qantas booked on a platinum card. Damn. Thank you for that, Mike. I appreciate that, puppy. Maduro and Takashi 69, my neighborhood in Brooklyn, sharing bunk beds. Who would have thought? You don't even start. Isn't there a U.S. bank in Florida? There might be, but I don't have an account with them, so I've never looked for one. I don't know if they have one where I have my house. I'd have to ask somebody that lives down there. You should have received the credits back already if the charges were in 2025. Start asking them questions if that is delayed. Thank you for sharing that, Johnny. You're right. He should. Hola, Joy. Hola, Joe. Soy un nuevo espectador y solo quería decir que me encanta tu canal. Gracias, señor Contento. Contento, Tomás, te lo agradezco de todo corazón. Translation. Thank you, Happy Tom. I really do appreciate it with all my heart. Tom, guys, you know why we need to go to Sacramento. This man right here is running it. We're going to have a blast. I promise you. Check him out. Hit us up in the Discord for more information. But you guys want to be there and do this. Izzy, here, battery funds. Izzy, the first with the Barretto Battery Fund, the BBF. That's what we're going to call it, the Barretto Battery Fund. I appreciate it. I'm going to do a thumbnail with me and my dead battery. This will be my next thumbnail. And then help me above. Please give a $2.99 super chat can help me get this. I think it's like $20 battery so it doesn't go dead again. But I appreciate you guys. Oh my God. I really have to find out if they do have a better battery, because this is sad. And it's a Sony. It's not like, Ionco. It's like the real legit Sony batteries. I don't know what the hell happened there, but oh my God, you guys are hilarious. And wait, the battery fund continues. Thank you, Nemo, for the battery fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Nemo, you're the best, Nemo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, Izzy, you started a movement, Izzy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, puppy. God bless you, Izzy. Thank you, Pa. We need more details on Sacramento. All that is in the Discord is the dates, and it's somewhere in Sacramento. I put its own little channel in the Discord now. There is a thing there. So that's Contento Tom's job right now, to go in there and add to it, Johnny. So bring your displeasure to gonna be not so Contento Tom to do it, okay? Basura batteries. That's right, Dennis. Those are basura batteries. So, mi gente, does anybody have any questions, any concerns, anything they want to go over today? While we do that, while you guys come in with that, I want to go and say thank you to everybody that sent a super chat or that extended their membership. Thank you, Johnny, for being a member for 9 months. I appreciate it. Vincent Pasquale, thank you for being a member for 18. Thank you so much, Anthony Fears, for being a member for 10 months. Bertina, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, my love. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate the super chat as well. I appreciate you. Ian, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Lisa, thank you for the super chat, my love. I appreciate you. Thank you, my son, John. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Amazing Dollar Man. Thank you, and Happy New Year for the super chat. Big Kurt, thank you for the super chat. St. Patrick, thank you for the super chat. Dem, thank you for the super chat. Prince Seta, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. And my man, Mr. 1099, thank you for being a member 21 months. Thank you for the super chat as well, Papi. I appreciate you. Thank you, Polygraph, for the super chat. And the background, yo, bro, the battery replacement fund will be coming. I'm telling you right now. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Izzy, for the battery fund. Let's go, let's go. Thank you so much, Nemo, for the super chat as well, for the battery fund. I appreciate you. Okay, so we need to add more to the yay, okay? I hear and obey. Gracias, Contento Tom. All right? Joe, other than built, what are you in for 2026 in this space? I'm thinking The Brilliant card will have a business version of their card because it's been said at the end of the last quarter. So the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card would come in at about $600 and something dollars. So I can see that coming. Um, and Wells coming with their premium card second to third week of February, based on the conversations I had with the bank. They said that they wouldn't claim that it was the Beyond, but that it was another card. And the one that's left is a premium card for them. So I would say within the next 5 to 6 weeks, Wells should be making some sort of noise with a new rollout for a card. Hopefully it's the Beyond because that's what it's been waiting for, but we'll see when we get there. But that's what I think is coming our way, Boxer. Joe, just a warning that the FHR HC credit that is needed to be prepaid. If you choose to pay at the hotel, you will not get the credit. Thank you for that, puppy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Teddy. So, guys, yeah, the FHR you do in advance when you book it, and then they'll give you the statement credit. The Aspire hotel credit, the resort credit is for incidentals. So when you pay and you have your card, like when I went to Puerto Rico, whatever I charged and put to the room, then I got back as a statement credit from them. So the smells Fargo card. Stop. What they have the premium card would be and how it's structured. They have to have other transfer partners. They have to build on that. Any tips, Steph? Ooh, how you doing? I'm maxing approval odds for Amex business cards. I recently picked up all 3 Amex personal charge cards, and looks like it's still too soon. When you applied, how are you applying? As a sole proprietor or as an LLC? Also, how soon did you get those other cards? Has it been within 6 months? Did you pick up 3 cards in 6 months? Because they can, even though charge cards technically Amex kind of splits them in their minds and they don't hit you over the head with the inquiries for them or reporting. But how rapid was your application to get those cards? And because honestly, the BBP is one of the easiest cards to get. And if you have an LLC, it should be a no-brainer. If you have stuff that you can use and say, look, this is what I make a month. So here's the thing. Let's say you say you put 50,000, you make 60,000 a year. So 5,000 a month that you make in income on your business. Then you need to also tell them how much you're putting on spend. Because some people think, oh, I'm going to put, $500. Then they're going to give you no limit or no card because they're like, well, he doesn't need to spend for the card. So what I do in it, because I do earn now, is I make sure at least to put anywhere from $1,200 to $1,800 of spend, because when all is said and done, when you factor in equipment, services, phones, internet, you name it, you're spending money. Things to keep it afloat, fees, charges, insurances, things of that nature. That's all that comes up. So I would check to see how quickly you applied for those cards and let me know. Okay. Do you see the Amex green card going to metal with the increase? No, because that's also their friendly card, their green card, literally. So they make it recycled. I can't see that. BBP, I have 4, 75K each. You see, it's not, that's why I think that's going to be, Steph, I think you should, it might have been you applied to a lot of cards in a short period of time and they're putting you in a little bit of a timeout. Okay. Some spicy built 2-point details on the Anthony Venture Discord now. Yeah, I'm sure, because Anthony's been all over it, and I love Anthony. And Anthony also doesn't rely just on Reddit, thank God. So, sole prop, but considering opening an LLC, plat in September and gold and green, that's probably why, Pa. You got 3 cards with them in the last 3 months. That's a lot. I'm going to be real honest with you. Remember, even though they're charge cards, not credit cards, they still see the velocity with it. I would tell you, if your last one was November, wait till February, because there's still no real good, subs out there for the BBP or anything like that. I would just wait. They'll send you offers. If you put spend on those cards, they'll send you offers. Definitely would get the Amex Marriott Brilliant Biz. Yep, that's why, Izzy. Me too. There's nothing out there that's calling me. The Biz would be great for me. Under the same company, I'm getting really pissed at Amex. Had mine for about 2 years, and they will not up my credit line. From Dr. Credit, JetBlue is offering 26% off base fares when you use promo code GOLD26. Book by 1/7 to 2/28. Exclusions Friday and Saturday, Sunday travel. Blackout dates. Thank you, Jesse, for that. Damn. I appreciate you. My prediction, Mike, for the Mesa card in 2026 is that people will still be upset that the Mesa card closed and that I sort of mocked them with Anthony. Nothing personal, though, but I mocked Mesa because they just Mesa'd that card up. We all know they did. And they refused to take any kind of responsibility for it. You know, when you have just outrageous multipliers, and then you're going to have these ways that you can either transfer them or get benefits out of them, and you can't sustain it, you're going to last 8 months like Mesa did. So my prediction is Mesa will not be back in 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, and 2030. I hope I answered your question, Mr. Nolan. Bomboy, brilliant business waiting room in the stream. 100%. There is such a thing as recycled metal. There is, but I can't see them spending that money. Just keep sending me mail offers. I hear you. Not sure if it stacks with credit card offers. It sometimes does, Jesse. I picked up the Amex Business Platinum for $250K bonus and the Blue Business with another $70K both in November. I just got approved with the hefty business line of credit as well. But you have the credit history for business. That's what's different. That's why you're able to nail all of that. Once you have that established, it kind of comes easier. Getting the first one is sometimes a tricky one. But thank you for sharing those details with me. I really do appreciate that, Papi. Thank you. Sole prop underwriting has much more flexibility. Personal income can be considered, but you need some sort of side hustle, something in case of financial review. That's true. Are you VC funding the bank behind the car? Is not dead yet. Vaya con Dios. Thank you, Jesse. So it's gone. The JetBlue thing is gone. S Corp here. Maybe that's the reason. S Corp is just the higher level of the LLCs and a lot more protections. But yeah, I mean, you got a ton. That's great. You got Mesa. Yes, we did. Don't laugh, Johnny. Don't laugh. I got some master spend coming this year. Might put that through my business cash. Less than the sting, 100%. Sean B, how you doing, Sean? Thank you for being here. Good evening to you, Sean. Hope you had a great New Year. Luis Serrano, Happy New Year. Wepa to you, papi. I hope all is well with you and the family. I have my cards under an LLC, under LLC Boxer. I only know that because I work in banking as well. Gotcha. Mesa is off the table, pun intended. Absolutely. LOL. Guys, I want to thank you for tonight. Thank you for being here with me on Tuesday. Next week, I'm going to have a guest that some of you might already know of her. Her name is Mary, and she has a channel, Miles with Mary. And she is great at what she does. She walks the walk and talks the talk and does all of the great things like that. She will show you how to travel with family, without using points. She does the transfers. She does it all. We'll be talking credit card points, which credit cards are best for travel, which she thinks are going to be the better go-tos this year, any new things coming up. She will be on next week, next Tuesday. We have other guests coming up as well. And guys, if there's anybody that you want me to have on, let me know and I can ask them to come on. I have no shame in asking. All they could tell me is no. So let me know what you think about that. By the way, you need to make a way to South Florida and get away from that cold weather. From your mouth to God's ears. I kid you not. I would love to do that. Thank you for that. Nemo, peace out, papi. God bless. Hope she can settle out on how to use alliance partners. She can. because her last video was a movie. The way she was able, she got shafted doing travel where things were canceled and she lost this and she lost. She will tell you everything soup to nuts. So Miles with Mary next week. This weekend, I'm sorry I didn't drop a new video this weekend, but I was out. But I thank you guys for the kind words. I thank you guys for being here tonight. As always, you guys can choose to be anywhere, but you chose to be here on Tuesday, right? So I appreciate that. But more than anything else, mi gente, I appreciate you for giving me the privilege of your time and for hanging in here when everything went dark. So I should try to have a daily drop on. People will get sick of me. If I came on daily, they would really get sick of me. Be well, YouTube Boxer. Mi gente, I love you. I will see you next week. Good night, DJ Bruce Wayne. Wepa, mi gente. I love you. God bless you. I will see you next week. No, the Daily Drop channel is done. I love you guys. You take care. I'll see you next week, mi gente. Peace out, them. See ya. Steph, te veo. Contento, Tom. I'll see you. At least it wasn't shown it became dark. No, nothing. I did not get no. Oh, I know. Brandon, I hear you. I hear you. That had the Daily Drop sign back there, but they ended it. So look, I don't know if you can see it with the sticker up. Hold on. Daily Drop. Stop. So like they have their videos, but they no longer do the stuff with the credit cards that way. They just travel. So but I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Peace out, mi gente. Ciao.